Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Conan Exiles. See what I have here? It is in place. And I will show you what I have done here off camera now, because I did some arranging of things. So I have my crafting stations and I use those little alcoves to put things in place. Indeed, I may have to enlarge these later on. Like, get rid of those couple extra stones right there. At least this one. And same in this direction, I may have to just kick a couple of these out as well and make them larger. Once we are using, you know, the end game stuff. Or I just don't build the end game stuff in this particular base. That's the other option. I build those somewhere else. Anyway, I have my crafting area set up, which is nice. This, I brought a bed here. Need to change that to a nicer bed. And also, back here is the torturer's table. So, I still haven't built a way up to here, so that once I put people up here to do the guard duty, archers and stuff, right? I don't have any way to get up and down for folks, and we will sort that out. That will be sorted out once I have the ability to make the damn stairs, because I want to change those stairs as well and so forth. And I also move the NPCs to, you know, do actual guard duty, right? Speaking of thralls, humanoid thralls here, I have a little bit of a conundrum in the sense that, for one, I was trying to think of like what armors do I build on them, and it also kind of occurred to me that I probably need to put them in heavy armor that increases their health. Because if they are going to be doing guard duty here, and I'm not leveling any of them, giving them armor that gives strength weapon damage, for example, for the melee ones, or especially for the melee ones, strength weapon damage, then they really don't have a lot of durability. What I may have to do is give them armor that gives them health. And just give them all spears, so they can poke things to death. Ancient pikes, I think, are going to be the thing. Just let them gang up on stuff and then do it that way, right? Wait, what? Let's fill up this while we're at it. So, what I'm doing today is now I'm gonna go here. We are picking up some stuff along the way, because I have my sandstorm breathing mask. And I did make a steel two-handed sword and also a steel longsword for when I have to fight in the dark. So it is time to go mess around with things. Also, I was making some better food. Meat strips. Probably make these as the main source of food for a while now. Well, not for a while, but for the future, eh? So I wanna get going over there, because I need brimstone, and then we are gonna hunt some more creatures which give us something I can turn into leather, because now I need a whole lot of steel again, because I burned basically all of my steel into making that base. But we can get steel while we do other stuff, or rather we can get the skins. For example, I wanna go over there finally, but that's after we have gotten our inventory full of brimstone, right? So I wanna talk to the, I've always forgot, it Camoses something, the guy who teaches the Seth religion. But we will kill the hyenas on the way there and get, you know, leather that way and so forth. But right now, I wanna go to Noxious Spring and Shattered Springs. I just wanna call them Noxious because it's poisonous. Anyway, I wanna get a whole lot of brimstone first. I'll grab a load of brimstone first. Something I just realized, I have never built a base here. Did that? Wanna fight? Okay. You know what? Let's run around a little. I have never ever built a base around here. Should I be building a base here? Could I build a base here? Can you build here? Fairly sure you can build here somewhere. Right, you can get in... Oh, right, I forgot about that. And there are skeletons around, apparently, as well. I forgot that there's a gateway, because I never use this. You never go through here. There's a gateway to the city here. And this is the... This is one... this should be the primary gateway, actually. Okay, this darkness does not help right now, because I can't see when I run into the damn skeleton monsters. Bloody heck. Darkness is not helping. This could be fun. Fun place to build a little base. As well. Tiny little satellite base in the middle of nowhere with absolutely like no resources to speak of. So probably we don't build here. Because there are like no resources anywhere here worth getting. Okay, fine. Pull out the torch. Okay, let's go find out how difficult it is to whack rock noses with a steel two-handed sword now. I'll probably use the two-handed weapons for a bit. I really wanna get to a star metal short sword and really try that out. The biggest issue obviously with that plan is the fact that the star metal is stupidly annoying to get in single player. Because the when a server comes online, such as for example after a server reset, you know this because we've been running a server for a while, and with a like there is a purpose-built daily reset on that server just to make sure the server is stable. Okay. Through that weapon then. There we go. I should probably whack these things for ichor, actually. Wait. Don't need either of these things though. Anyway, to finish the thought on the star metal. There is a internal timer once the server comes online for when the star metal starts, you know, the meteor shower starts happening. And that timer, you know, continues on until there is a meteor shower. And so you have to be online for quite some time. You can't just, you know, log in and wander over, like, let's say you have a base somewhere in the north, right? You can't just log in and walk here and have meteors, because it's not an online server. Like, you have to wait for a meteor shower to actually be happening for you to find star metal. On an online server, meteor shower might have happened like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, or something like that, and you can just wander in there and start finding the stuff. And so I may have to use the alternate method of getting star metal bars, which frankly, in my honest opinion, is even the slower method of getting them, and that is to capture thralls out of Mounds of the Dead and put them in the Wheel of Pain, and then dismantling bench their star metal weapons to get this stuff. Now, for me personally, I think that is the slower method of getting them, because if you just wait a little bit on when you're playing online server, if you just wait a little bit, you can find multiple meteors and get like hundreds and hundreds of star metal bars. All right, teach me.
Upon you, pilgrim.
Teach me Mitra, and then let's go get the cooking book from the top. Get the cookbook. Why would you hide your cookbook up here though? Boils meat faster than a Shemite runs from battle. Right. You're insulting my usual race of play in this game, but then again, for a good reason. Shemites are raiders and stuff. They don't stand and fight. Okay, fine. We have gotten the cookbook. And I don't think there was anything else here. What I want to do though is I want to run that way. I want to get the Midnight Alchemist. And also want to check the boxes there. On the way there to the Noxious Springs and on the way back. Okay, it's daytime, we can use two-hander. Because those boxes can have really good stuff. You can find occasional legendary weapons in them, or one. You can find occasional other things in them, and most of all, you can find gold. So I can get started on alchemical base. Alright, I will kill this thing. I'll kill that thing. I get Icar. Ooh, Serpent Gland. Serpent Venom Gland. Do I hold on to that? I mean, those are easy enough to get. What did I have to whack those things with to get Icar? Icar. I don't remember at the moment. That camp we need to clear at some point.
Hello? Hey,
right. Well, silver coins will do. And nothing useful here this time around. Let's just clear it. I should have just taken everything, but I was having fun listening to those guys complain. Okay, now Midnight Alchemist. Let's not mess with the big snake. Big snake is too hard to kill. Alright. Come at me, Scorpion at the back. Right. Now, teach me Midnight Alchemist, thank you.
Come to me.
Thank you very much.
Nothing to fear of me, human.
Okay, let's whack at this thing with like a hatchet. Nope, that is just cheating. How about this sickle? Nope, that's just flesh. I kind of thought so. Toss those. I already have a little bit of weight on me because I ended up leaving the base with these things in my inventory and I forgot about that. And I could have left the helmet as well. But fine. Never mind. I'm gonna ignore the rest of these things and I'm just gonna go for the spring now. We got Midnight Alchemist, we got a little bit of silver coins, a few silver coins. That's good enough. Hopefully we find gold on the way back. Give me gold bars or gold coins, which we can either one of those we can turn into gold dust. Now, if there is a boss one here, I am kind of sad because I don't really have the means to kill one yet. Well, I would love to kill one and get the alchemical base of it, or possible alchemical base. I don't really have the means to yet. There doesn't seem to be one here right now. That is sort of decent for me, from the point of view that I really can't kill one yet. Ew. That is an interesting idea. Instead of making ancient pikes for the folks, make these Zathite spears for them. Oh, that's I was just randomly thinking of the Thrall weapons. Like these Zath spears could actually work. Those could actually work. That could be interesting. Alright. Alright then. Now then, you fool creatures. I can finally come in here and we can fight. Hello. Okay, now this goes a little faster than it would have with an iron sword, but still this takes a little while of doing. Touched it. Okay. There is another one there. But this bow at this point does like very little to nothing. Ah, I mean, it does help a little. That's still the primary attack for dealing damage to these things. Actually, I am wondering if how precise do you have to be with the... Okay, here's a question. Here's a question. Let's have a look here. For this backstab, how precisely do you have to be behind it? Like, how much of an angle can you get away with? As an example, this is behind, but is this still behind? Because if it allows for, let's say a 45-degree angle from behind, so it's essentially a 90-degree cone behind it, if it allows for that, then that ability is actually stupidly good. Getting like 180-degree behind creatures can be difficult, but getting behind them like that is a lot easier to do. Video things grab brimstone as well. Yep, let's grab brimstone. I'm gonna toss all the stone. Might hold on to the salt though. So if I'm making these meat strips for food, I will need salt. I want an inventory full of brimstone. And also get the level up in the process, which gives me the access to the goddamn stairs. I wonder, while I'm slaughtering these things, would I be better off using a two-handed maul or a one-handed mace? Now, of course, I don't have access to either of those in steel version yet, because I don't have the level for it. But there is a level up. Yeah, I wanted great. Now, let's have a look here. I can get a steel short sword, which is really tempting right now because to keep testing that out. But we can mess around with the... It was 38 for a steel mace, right? Humerian battle axe was 40. We might skip the battle axe. We might go for a steel mace though. And where was... Oh, steel warhammers was 32. I thought it was 34. These were both 32. Alright, we can make a steel warhammer. Mess around with that. And then of course at 42 you get this thing. And this is the level 50. 50 craziness. Ancient pike. We may end up using ancient pike for a while because it is going to out damage everything at that level range, huh? So I have been looking at the stats a little bit. I think I'm going to skip using the pickaxe on that thing. I don't really need. Although crystals don't weigh too much, so maybe I'll grab the crystals so we can get the. Because crystals are not that heavy. So maybe we grab the crystals so that we can start making a lot more flasks. But anyway, I've been looking at the stats and I've been like pondering a few different variations for stat bells that, you know, as possible stat bells. And one idea that I keep coming to is to just, you know, kind of ignore these two and just rely on the armor giving me an increased damage for the weapon type I'm using. And maybe a food. There is a food for a strength weapon damage, but I don't know if there's a food for agility weapon damage. That I have to find out. But the food for strength weapon damage we can get kind of easily. It's really easy to make. But I would like to have preservation boxes as well before I start doing that. Before I start getting me a bunch of that food. Okay. I have about 1,000 brimstone now. Oh, hello. Maybe I do a two-handed maul. Ah, I got poisoned, but that's fine. The other big question is, for this sort of like solo play build, are any of the corrupted attributes worth it at all? That is the other question I have. So we will need to play around with a bunch of different bells, and I really look forward to that. But I do need to, you know, do the leveling process and whatnot first, and get all set for the. Let's see if we can get these one by one. Nope. Easy enough. Easy enough. I mean, it's not like these things are difficult to kill per se. They are not. However, they just take a little while to kill with the kind of weapon systems I have. I'm getting bark and resin at the same time from these dead trees, huh? Wasn't really looking for that, but I guess we can take some of that home. I guess we can take some of that home. Almost have 2 levels out of this. Mostly because these creatures are stupidly good XP. Alright. Give me at least 1,500 brimstone. Yep. And speaking of the attributes, another thing I was considering for a, you know, for a combat build was to, once you get to 10 strength, was to actually pick up second skin. Because I am really interested in, like, if I go second skin for 20%, 25% armor weight, and I go grit for you know, the stamina, right? Go grit for massive stamina pull. Would I be able to dodge in heavy armor fairly well? The other interesting question on that would be, if I have quick-footed... I don't really see the point in quick-footed though. Like, I just don't. It just seems like cute, obviously, but I mean, this doesn't do anything for dodging. This is the you know, after dodging you can swing for no stamina, but I will have to really mess around with the different, you know, different armor combinations and figure out, like, can I do this in heavy armor? Can I do this in medium armor? Can I do this in light armor? Is this doable in light armor? Dang it, I missed. I know there is 2 of you. You do your poison spade. That's fine. This is why I do like these two-handed weapons, because it's like fighting crowds while wielding them is just fine. Dodged it. Now I need my stamina back. There is a level up. I don't think I need to kill anything more then, because this might be enough brimstone now. Yes, please. Now I just need a whole lot of leather to get the tar, and then... and also leather as well. Here is another question. Considering I can now kill these things, I think we are going to go and see if I can actually kill rhinos. Okay, how close am I to being overburdened? Almost there. Let's whack for some bark and resin. While we are here, get inventory essentially full of materials. Also dry wood. I suppose dry wood is fine. Now I can leave. I can take all of this stuff home. Dry wood is kind of heavy. Alright, fine. Doesn't matter that much. Not matter that much. Let's climb out of here. 98%. I don't want to get more, because I want to stop by the... Yeah, I want to stop... The bark is gonna be gone if we find something better. Because I want to stop by the... What is that thing? The boxes on the way back home again. See what is there. And I really want to get the materials together so I can come and build a base here near the city of Relic Hunters. Near there. I kind of think where I might want to build. I think I have figured out where I might want to build. Also, I do have the ability to build the stairs now. Yes, I do. Okay, I have 18 points available. I might pick up the two-handed maul. And mess around with that. You have the long sword for a one-handed weapon. I need to start getting thralls. I think we will do that next episode, I think. The big question is, do I want to try to do all the thralls melee, or do I use blunted arrows? That, I suppose, is the big question here. If I really want to challenge myself, I do all the thralls melee. Do everything with melee. Now, granted, that seems like a really bad idea. It's like a really bad idea. Then again, you could argue that this whole concept of like you know, not using thralls is kind of a bad idea by default, right? But not using any followers, let's put it that way. Because it seems like you can get away nicely with not using human follower, but using zombies. Using zombies. I haven't actually messed around with the zombies yet. Really? Just lasted in two. Sliced it in two. While it was coming at me. Silly creature.
Hello? Hey! There's somebody out there? I hear
Gold
someone
coin.
out there.
Alright.
Help!
Anything
Get him
here
out of
is
here.
worth taking?
Listen.
Maybe I'll take those. Actually, can I take the bone? That is a little too heavy for me. There's also dung here. Let's take the dung. Can we drop? Because I kind of do want the bone. You know what? Let's drop bark. Don't need that much bark. I already have quite a bit of bark. It's a resin I kind of need more of to make even more hardened bricks. But I kind of wanted the bone, because I have like no bones. Now of course I can get bone. But what I think I will do instead is... yeah, I think it's time to start getting thralls. Do that next time. Next episode. This time, because next what I do is I go hunt hyenas and crocodiles and stuff for leather, so we can get tar and make steel fire. Make more steel fire. And then also find out if I can whack rhinos. Oh, right. Can't get through there. What about that? Because I want to be able to, you know, get rhinos so I can get thick hides, so I can make heavy armor as well. Make heavy armor. Start equipping those thralls with heavy armor. You know what? I'm gonna put a cut here, because all I'm gonna do is run home, right? Okay, I have been home. I've dropped off all the stuff. Now let's go get leather. Let's go get leather. I still forgot to drop those off, but that's fine. That's fine. Get a whole heck of a lot of leather. What I'm gonna do between episodes is I am going to mine all of the iron here, and I'll probably whack a bunch of trees as well, and so on. I'm gonna do all of that between episodes. Right, what I wanna do first is I wanna go all the way over there. All the way over there. I'm gonna ignore these crocodiles. And also, speaking of... I was talking about the blunted arrows. And blunted arrows came... because I just double checked. Blunted arrows come at level 35. And I am one level away from that. So, maybe we do blunted arrows again. Maybe I make that armor set, which allows me to, you know, do extra concussive damage. And knock out these fools. It was the Nemedian scout armor, right? Get me some archers on my walls. Get me some crafting thralls, preferably a tier 4 armor. And a tier 4 blacksmith. And a tier 4 god damn it, what is that? A carpenter. Get me all of those. And then a tier 4 alchemist so I can make oil. So, here's the thing. I wanna go up there. Because I wanna talk... it was Mechamoses. I just remembered the name. I always remember that it has Camoses something, but it's Mechamoses. Is the name of the dude. However, there is a bunch of hyenas over here. This is, by the way, an interesting place to build. If you're into building bases. Right here. You have nice, pretty dang flat, like straight run to build on. And there is no actual hostile like right here. So this is kind of nice. And to get down, you can easily build like a staircase right there. And there's, you know, go down that way. Obviously there are there's like crocodile wandering around down there and all that good stuff. But this is kind of nice. I like this little shelf here for just building a base on. I don't think I am building a second... I mean... I am being attacked by what? What now? Is it the crocodile from down below who is like, hey, I want to go up there and eat that person? Here's the question though. This is a little too far from the NPC camps, from the thrall camps. Well, aside of the one right around this corner here. But if the thrall camps were closer... Oh yeah, it is. What the? Really? did not realize you wanted to come up here. Okay, well, that's up to you. But as I was saying, if the thrall camps were closer, I would definitely have built here my actual like base, the one I built over there. But the thing is, that base over there, it is so close to a multiple NPC camps for getting thralls that the other option I have, obviously, is to actually build a proper base here and simply keep, you know, downgrade that base into one where I just, you know, grab thralls and bring all of my crafting stations here. That might actually happen. Let's say once I get to the high-end, very end-game crafting stations, I might move that base over here and build a brand new different base like here and just downgrade that to be like a thrall capturing base. Alright, now where are all the hyenas? Here we go. Come at me! You folks are always a little scary because I always think that you are, like all of you are the boss hyena. Because the boss hyena is this kind of a grey. But this is hyena central right here. Okay, let's start pulling hyenas one by one. Can I kill you with a bow in a few shots? I actually can. If I was using an agility armor... Oh, now I'm really tempted. God dang it. I think I need a steel short sword. Because I think... if I was using an agility damage armor, I would be killing these things in one bowhead. Not one bowhead, but like few bowheads. But then again, that is not something you can do with a bow. And that is why I like my two-handed weapons. That's why I really like my two-handed weapons. Two and a half hundred fluffing hyena pelts already. Okay, let's get those as well. Oi, you there! Doggies! Oh, bloody heck, I thought it would start moving. Okay, that one reset. Fine. Can get that a little later. Give me all the hyena pelts. I don't really want to make the hyena fur armor though. Hyena fur armor was yeah, it was mostly follower damage if I remember right, so I don't really need that. I could go get feline pelts already actually. If I want to fight tigers yet. Which I am not so sure I want to fight tigers yet. I think I want better weapons before I do that. Not that I can really use feline pelts for anything just yet anyway. Because I do plan to try Zamorian Thief outfit eventually. That would give me the full agility weapon damage bonus. Get me a... Can I fight a tiger? I'm not really curious. Can I fight a tiger? Can I win against tiger? I am very sure I can. Fairly sure I can. Hi!
No closer, exile, lest I blast your feeble skin from your bones. I am Moses of the Black Ring.
You are Moses. That you are, dude. That you are. Oh, now I know why I need to build this base here. The one I was talking about on that ledge. That's where I put my set shrine. Oh no. The other place to have a set shrine is obviously near the city of relic hunters, because that's where the set priests are, right? Okay, so I am down here now. I am down here now. Let's see. Can we... There it is. Holy crap, that did no damage. I missed. You missed. Missed again. Ow, didn't miss that one. This is scary. Okay, I can fight and kill tigers. Takes a little bit of extra doing, but I can do it. A little harder. Not really that difficult, but just a little harder. All right. Not like I said, not that I can really use feline pelts for anything yet, so it doesn't really matter that much. Doesn't really matter that much. Oh, hello. Another damn hyena. Hi there. Long as you are not the boss hyena, everything is fine. I don't want to try my luck against the boss hyena yet. Oh, there is another hyena up there. Right? Oh, slaughter that one too. Then we can kill some more crocodiles down along the way. Oh, there was an NPC camp up here. I didn't remember that being here. Who are you folks? Why does one of you look like a sorcerer? I haven't made the Yogg sacrifice thing yet. They are sorcerers. There is nothing but sorcerers up here. Holy moly, I have to remember that. This is where I can grab sorcerers and drag them home. Or do I kill these guys now and get the sorcery stuff started? I think we do that. You guys don't cast spells, do you? The other one is not a sorcerer, he's just a Stygian fighter one, huh? Oh, goddammit, I hate you, spearmonger. Ooh, you have daggers. The daggers are fine, I can deal with daggers. Spear is what I really hate on NPCs. Okay, there we go. There we go. Do you have anything? Right. Century egg. No. I don't need those either. Do you have anything interesting? You know what? I will take all of your things. I can make all of those. Yeah, you did not drop the satchel for me though, which is a little annoying. You know what? I'll grab the iron from here. And then we can slaughter more crocodiles after. Grab the iron from here. Okay, sorcerer did not drop things for me, which is a little bit of a shame. Right. There we go. And now I'm off to home. He didn't drop the sorcerer a backpack thing, which has you the map for the sorcery book and whatnot. I kind of don't want the map though, because I want to know if the book is there without you getting the map. But now I know that there is a sorcerer up there, so I can yank and pull a sorcerer from there. Hi, crocodile boss, not coming for you yet. I will at some point. I am level 35 though. And this gives me stamina regeneration increase. Here comes the question, what do I spend the points on next? Next set of level up points. What do I spend them on? Do I want 20 grade? It would be kind of interesting to try 20 grade, 20 vitality, 20 grade. And see like... And then use an armor that increases weapon damage. And let that try and be, you know, the weapon damage thing. Something I also just realized is that most of the combat I'm doing right now, I am not really using the combo finisher here. So maybe this is better, especially if I want to run around in medium or heavy armor. Combo finisher means that I have to actually use the entire combo, right? And in many of the instances so far, I dodge or block or do something else, and so I don't finish the combo. Like for example, against that tiger fight, I did not do the full forehead combo even once. It wasn't feasible to do. Because I would have taken too much damage in retaliation. It would have become essentially a DPS race where we try to raise each other to death, and I would likely have lost that, at least for now. At least for now. I can, by the way, hand over my old weapons to these people, but they have some kind of weapons at least. All right. I'm home. I am home. Right, so I'm gonna drop off all of this stuff and then we go and hunt crocodiles after. Give me just a sec. Okay, now let's deal with the crocodile population. Deal with the crocodile population. Then I'm really gonna do a run for all of that iron. I think I missed. Yeah, that did like almost no damage to me, and the amount of damage this goddamn steel greatsword does is just well, amusing against crocodiles. I don't really need to use the bow now, because I have enough damage in this weapon. Not really worry about the bow. Holy crap, do you see how fast my stamina regenerates? Like, as soon as it starts regenerating, it really does regenerate. Okay. I may really test, yeah, I think I might properly test of, like, the less armor carry capacity, because, like, I'm kind of curious. If I run second skin, because this is still 5 points in strength, right? To get actual like damage for strength weapons, right? If I run second skin, can I get away with just 5 points in expertise? Because of the lowered armor weight. For you know, using heavy or medium armor. Can I get away with that? Man, this thing is so good. Like, the damage jump from iron to steel is ludicrous. Then again, not that crocodiles are hard to kill, like they just aren't. Doesn't really matter what you use. You can use stone weapons and do just fine against crocodiles. But you can really see the damage difference in the damage jump there. How hasn't that third one come here? Okay. It didn't want to die, so it's just hanging around over there. Do your attack thing, there we go. Alright. Anybody else? Anything else? There are rock noses up there. There is also iron up there. I could grab that iron. And then slaughter more crocodiles. Seems a possibility. Apparently one of those crocodiles really wants me again. Like, that guy is running up the hill. Let's go eat it. Alright. Come over here then. Not that way. I am behind you. Okay, it wanted to go back to the beach then, I guess. Eat those. Like, I came from the river. I'm going back to the river now. Sorry for bothering you. Ah, crocodiles, man. I mean, after all, as told by Funcom in this particular game, crocodiles cannot swim, so... which is something I find really funny always. It's like, let's hide from the run away from the crocodiles into the damn river. That is always a little funky, but I mean, it don't really matter. And I swear there was an imp cave here somewhere. Right now I can't remember at all where it is. Oh, that's 3 of you. Hi. Would you, all of you, like to die now? And spare your crocodile lizard skin for me, thanks. Reptile hides. So I can make leather and tar the same process. Thank you. Oh, the imp cave is there. Alright. Let's whack some imps. I can probably do this with an iron sword, just straight up. Just ignore the great sword. Do you folks have a king here as well? Warren of the Degenerates. What was here? Crystal. Oh, there's a crystal cave right next to my home then as well. I did not remember that. I did not remember this place has crystal. And that is a lot of crystal actually. Oh, there is a lot of you guys. I feel like I just slaughtered an entire family of imps. An entire generation of imps. Doesn't look like there's an imp king here though. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's an imp king. That makes this cave even easier to get all sorts of crystals from. Alright, let's mine a little bit of crystals then, huh? Okay. Hopefully crystals don't weigh a lot, so you can... Although I think by now I have enough crystals to make like 1,000 fluffing flasks or whatever. Then I can start making a whole lot of flasks in preparation for making like purified water and water-filled, you know, flask for alchemy. Get demon fire orbs going. And grease orbs and gas orbs. Gas orbs especially. I should start preparing gas orbs because those will help help dealing with purges. Purges of humanoid creatures are kind of easily dealt with by gas orbs, so I really should start preparing for that. Alright, now let me run home, and then I will probably at the very end here do the run for the iron. As in on camera, that seems kind of reasonable, we can do that. Alright, let's grab some iron. Grab some iron. There is iron here. Iron which gets turned into steel. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. I think I will turn this place here. I will turn this place here into a like a sacrifice pit and you know where we just capture fools from these camps nearby, and then I will build the actual base where I'll do the crafting on that shelf over there. And I will have to deal with 2 separate bases, but I mean I'm going to be dealing soon enough. I'm going to be dealing with a bunch of separate bases anyway. Because I'm definitely building a base near the city of relic hunters as well. Like that is happening for sure. I think we may wait a little bit with this this second base here. And do the city of relic hunters base first. Because I want to be able to start getting thralls like reasonably quickly. And I'm talking about proper thralls. Might actually be able to start building that might yank some thralls into here. Or yeah, I probably start grabbing thralls so I have defenders. And then build a base for the city of relic hunters. I think that might be reasonable. Because I have access to blunted arrows now as well. So we can get thralls fairly easily and quickly. And all of this iron helps because I can make a lot of those arrows. Make a lot of those arrows. Give me all this iron. And a base near Sepomeru, there is a lot of iron around Sepomeru. Like there is so much iron around there. So much iron. And then I will have to start doing some scouting in the north and figure out exactly where I want to build my base in the north. Because we're definitely building base in the north. Probably 2, actually, come to think of it. Come to think of it, probably 2. So here's my idea. So I build a base somewhere near New Asagara, so that I can pull like maybe up north of it, maybe here, maybe down here. I don't know yet. We will see. The idea being that I can pull thralls from New Asagarth easily enough to a base, and then I have a nice base. This flat land here, or maybe somewhere around here. We will see, we'll see. Definitely build a base. And I definitely want to build another base somewhere near near here. Because if nothing else, like I mentioned earlier, I probably need to get my star metal from these guys. So I need a base there that I can capture Cimmerians out from there easily enough. Easily enough. Alright, and now, wait, where am I going? Go down from here. And slaughter... Slaughter this crocodile. You can get that iron as well. Hello there, crocodile! There we go. You're mine now. Right. So, thinking on because I have been trying to figure out how do I want to position my defenders for my base for when purges start hitting. And I think, you know what? Let's kill this couple of crocodiles as well while we are here. While I talk about random stuff. I think I want to position a bunch of them outside. Like most of them outside, in all honesty. And like I said, probably give them spears. Probably give them spears. Because the sort of the idea is to have like a bunch of spear wielders outside the walls. For one, so that they don't have to try to funnel from inside my base to out, you know? Or then I get rid of the door and make the entrance nice and big and open. That's the other obvious choice. Because that will allow the thralls to actually go out. I'm here. Right. You did have a salamander, a poison-spitting salamander friend, right? Somewhere around here. Probably start killing those for the volatile glands. Oh, that can wait for just a moment. Not really in a serious hurry. Well, I want the iron from there. Because the thing is, after all, this is single player, as mentioned multiple times. I don't have to worry about other players in a as on PvP server. You have to place your thralls in such fashion that other players don't easily kill them from range with like bow or gas grenades or whatnot. Gas worms. That sort of stuff. So I don't have to worry about that here. So I can just set them up in such a fashion that they can, you know, try and defend my base without dying. Let's have a little look and think on that. Let's eat those. Stave off the hunger, huh? By eating some insects. Let's have a little think on it here. Because what I could do, is, right, I mean, I could remove this gate, and I could remove, like, this, so that this becomes nice, big opening, right? Becomes a nice big opening for NPCs and whatnot to run through. Get out here and then fight, right? That's one way to do it. However, another idea would be to run like another thought I had would be to like put places here where folks with like spears could stand on. Maybe extend this outwards by one on both sides. But that doesn't actually do anything. No, actually it would. Because you can put one guy right here next to the door. Then there is one space and then there is another dude. That doesn't leave a lot of like melee defenders. I think we may have to just open this into a nice big doorway. Because the problem obviously with thralls is that trying to get them to funnel through here is going to be an issue. Going to be a massive issue. So I could just open this and let it be open. And then simply, yeah, leave these doors so that they you know, getting into my crafting area is not something the assailants can do easily. Yeah, I think that might happen. I think that it is a change we might make. Seems very much a possibility. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call it an episode right here. I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit off camera. And also I'm gonna figure out how and when and where I wanna do the staircases to get up to the top. How do you get to the top? Alright. Anyway, so I'm gonna call it an episode right here. I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles.